where you are, who you are, or accepting where you want to be or who you want to be is key. And the reason why I break them up is when we were talking about the bum, a a person on the street can feel like a bum because described by everybody else, that's what we've deemed it as. But you can say that I'm not, and by you accepting that you're not, you will actually start to make a pathway for yourself for exactly what you want. That's when, so when we say the key that will unlock everything to you, that's how I look at it. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, I would say once well, the most important is accepting where you are more than I would say where you want to be. And the reason I say that is because like right now I'm at home. And let's say I want to go to the store. The only reason I'm not at the store is because I didn't go there. But like once you accept where you are, you know where to go from the vantage point of where you are. And it seems very simple that it's like you don't even have to say it because it's that simple. But we complicate things much further. Like we some people will have a tendency to get mad that, oh, I'm not at the store right now. I can't believe I'm not at the store. Everything's stupid. Are you not at the store yet either? You should be at the store right now. And we make a big deal and we get frustrated about it when we can just say, oh, I'm at home. I'll start heading to the store now. And we can be at ease with that whole entire situation. Because the truth is something quote unquote bad could be happening at the store right now that we don't have any control over, but we've accepted that we want to be in a safe environment. So for those situations that we can't control, we should be acceptance of that too. Like, oh, there's a reason I'm not there right now, or that I'm exactly where I'm at.
So, a question for you, based off the examples that we use, you would suggest that I accept that I'm not organized now
Yes.
versus accepting that I am organized.
Yes.
Okay, I got you. I'm
Yeah.
with you.
Because the thing is, by accepting that you're not, because before it's almost like you're living a lie, but it's not really a lie, but you're just not being real with yourself. And how you do anything is how you do everything. And if you're not being real with yourself, you can't really be real with
Man.
other people. So by saying, you know what, I'm not a neat person right now, you can now come from you're now teachable. You know what I mean? Like when we
You
feel
know
we
what?
know everything, we're not teachable.
No, no,
And
I'm
yeah,
I'm with you though, and the reason why I say that is because the lenses from which you look at changes. So if I say I'm not a neat person, then I see what not neat looks like to me. Because I can recognize that I have a one-to-one definition or example of what neat not neat looks like. And so now I know what I want to do in order for me to become neat. So I'm with you. I'm
yeah,
with you.
yeah,
Because I don't
yeah,
want to say that I'm a neat person and I look around and it's not defined accordingly, right? I'm with
yeah. Yeah,
you.
and
Yeah.
it does make a difference though, because like you again, you know what to do from there. Like you by you saying you're not a neat person, you know exactly what to do because you
Yeah.
want to be a neat person, and so it's not like it's foreign anymore. Whereas if I don't know, like we could delude ourselves, and I know there's a thin line between delusion and creation in a sense. But until you're real with yourself of where you're creating from, then it could be delusional to you from your perspective.
Yeah, man. That just and again, the delusion is, and and again, I'm gonna just tell you how it's happening to me as I speak. Because as we're talking, I just start looking around, right? I'm gonna tell you what I'm accepting, but I don't like, right? I don't like not being a messy person. I don't.
Yeah.
Like I don't like not being neat, right? But I am not neat right now. So I am compelled, like even in this moment, I literally want to get up and start picking up stuff, bro. Like that's the feeling that I have right now because I've accepted something that I don't want to accept right now, right? And so, go ahead.
No, I love that because that's how it works. Like once you accept it, that's how it works. Like you just wake up one day, and you just like, I'm here. I don't want to be here anymore. And you like action comes immediately. Like you want to step into action so fast. Like even so much like we say we're gonna fast every Monday. Sometimes we can't wait to start on Sunday that we say, okay, I'm gonna have my last meal in 1 hour and then I'm gonna do 24 hours from the next day because we're just so excited to take that action based on the acceptance of where we are and where we're going.
Real talk, bro. And again, like you 100 with it. And again, my mind can't get off of it now. Like that's how powerful and pulling it is. And again, I like to go back to our bum example. I could imagine somebody being there and having to really recognize that per your probably your own description, because of where you are a bum. And I can imagine accepting that and how that would drive you, I'm gonna say up the wall, but I'm meaning that to say to drive you to get what you want, right? And I would also, man, it's this that adds a bunch of layers to this conversation that I know we don't have time to, kind of go through. But for somebody to say that I'm lower class or I'm middle class or I'm broke or I don't have no money or all of these different things that you can, or I'm not happy, or it's just a bunch of ways that, man, you can paint the picture to make yourself take action if that's not really what you want. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, and not only that, from the other side too, like somebody can say something to you that typically could make you mad, right? Like I don't get mad anymore, but I will. Sometimes someone can say something where it stops me in my tracks, and the reason it stops me is because I want to see, like, what did I put out to would make them want to say that to me? You know what I mean? It's not in the confrontational way. It's like, that's interesting. They see me as that, or they call me that. Why is that? And